Hey guys, today we're gonna learn how to make stuff look a little bit more 3D just with dots. So, one of the challenges we face while painting is that the world that we see outside is a three-dimensional world, but we want to put it on a two-dimensional paper, right? And traditionally, the way artists countered that was by adding lights and shadows. So let's say you have an apple, right? And it's a red color apple. Now you have the light coming from here and there's a shadow here. So you would use a slightly lighter version of the red to paint towards this side and slightly darker version of red to show the shadows. And that's how it would look a bit more 3D on a two-dimensional surface. Now, because we don't have that and we are working with dots, we're not mixing colors, none of it. How do you make stuff look a bit more 3D? So the answer here is dot density. So let's say I'm making the same apple, right? And the lights are coming from here. And I have a single color, like maybe I'm painting just with white dots, right? What I would do is add more dots and higher density of dots on the side where the light's coming from and lower dots here. And that's how stuff would look a little bit more 3D. So take part in the next exercise. It might give you an idea what I'm talking about. Again, we're not here to become artists or whatever. We're just here to have fun, make a few mistakes, and hopefully learn something cool in the process. Alright, for this exercise, you're going to need your circle tool, a pencil, and a white pen. Begin by making 3 circles using your circle tool and a pencil. Today, we're going to learn about lights and shadows. Begin by adding a few spaced out dots to the edge of the circle for all 3 circles. Today we're gonna learn how to make things look a little bit more 3D just with dots. Alright, so let's imagine there's a light source from the top left corner of the page, right? And that light's pointing towards your first sphere. What I'm gonna do is add more dots towards that light source. And as I go away from that light source, I'm gonna make my dots a bit more sparse. You see how that sphere looks a bit more 3D? And now I'm gonna repeat the exercise with a light source from the bottom right of the page. And again, more dots towards the source of the light and lesser dots towards the edge of it. And in the third exercise, I'm going to imagine the light source is straight above the sphere. I usually like to fill up the shape with a few sparse dots, and then I go deeper and deeper and deeper and adding more and more dots towards where I want to show the light source or the things that I want to pop out. I'm going to add more and more dots out there. So I hope you can practice these exercises and try it with a bunch of different circle sizes, colors, combination of colors, and really get out there, have fun, experiment, and you're gonna learn something cool